Hello everyone, it's Gwethorn from Gwethorn's Games, and today I am continuing with the Heroic +2 Hunter, Trapper of Foes, the Hunter. And I'm doing it because the developers have decided to gut the Trapper of Foes, and so I'm going to play it as long as it's available to me. So, run into some things, talk about some stuff that they're doing. They are, the Deadly Decoy is going to be, have its health decrease significantly so that it no longer can act as a tank for the it's level 6, I want level 5 one. There we go. Can no longer act as a tank, so dropping that, it's going to hit it, something's going to hit it, and that's going to be gone. So they're increasing the induction time on increasing the induction times for everything except for blue line, so that's going to take a lot more time to cast. They say they're going to increase the damage, but to compensate, but you're going to have to stand still, which is fine. But yeah, it's going to be a pain. And that's the first two skills they're changing up. So I've got. So, and the trap's no longer instantaneous anymore. So, but not just are the traps no longer instantaneous, they're actually getting rid of most of them. So, and the trap damage that the traps do is going to disappear off the trait tree. So you're not going to be able to use the traps, the smaller number of traps that you've got, to actually be able to run the traps, to actually do the trap damage for you. So you're not going to have the other bonuses for DPS, and you're also going to lose the trap damage. Okay, that's gone. I'm gradually making my way over here. Let's see, that one's another level 4 one, that's what I want. So non-instantaneous traps, the increased rate, increased induction speed, drops that decoy. Lingering wound is disappearing off the yellow line, so that's lingering wound, so that's disappearing. I don't have triple trap yet. For this character, it will not be too long before I get triple trap, but it is also disappearing. Well, it's going further down the tree. Also, just for a little bit of fun, I think, they are removing the focus bonus from the barrage. Okay, that's good. So I can do level 6 boars, that's fine. Got 4 more to go. Yep, it should be fine. So without these being instantaneous traps, they're just not going to be anywhere near as effective. Move back, let it take aggro. It's going to hold aggro for me, and that's going to be fine. It's going to explode. Didn't even have to worry about it. So that acts as a tank at this point, which is really good. Okay, so I've got a couple more things to pick up along here before I go into the wolves. I want to pick up a few more boars. So yeah, they are ripping the guts out of the Trapper of Foes build, and needless to say, it's not looking good. That's 8. Okay, let's go and pick up the hill. It should be up here somewhere. There's the hill. Good. Oh, I moved off it, have I? Look. Okay, good. I can go back with that. Oops, I've been attacked. Okay, so with inductions disappearing, induction times increasing on these, those traps will not be instantaneously droppable, and that's going to just decimate the heroic +2 characters. Okay, I've got another one over here. Yep, that'll do. That will be my 8th. Good, got it down. You won't be able to use induction. There's all sorts of things happening to the blue hunter and the red hunter. I'm not even going to go there on those. But as I said, I'm going to play this for as long as I get to play it. It's going to be my priority, because once it's gone, it's gone. Okay, that's the 10 of those. Now I have to pick up the wolves, or more precisely, I want to pick up, I want to miss the wolves. I pick up the wolf's bane, the king's foil. Okay, this one I'm not going to be able to get rid of. Good, he's got aggro. Ooh, going to be interesting. Get that trap down, instant trap, thank you, and it kills it. Oh, and I've got other stuff coming. Okay, so this is going to be fun. Get that decoy instantaneously down, get that trap down. Lingering wounds on it. Let's get some fun, do a bit of healing, I think. Got it. Okay, so yeah, there's absolutely no chance that I would have had for getting anywhere near being able to do that if I couldn't drop traps instantaneously, if the cooldowns on the traps weren't right. It just would not work. So I'll keep going around, see if I can get these without aggroing any more of those. And I really enjoy I really enjoy playing this, the Trapper of Foes. It is one of the more original heroic +2 character builds of recent times, and just so nice to be able to do something really different. Now I have Sauron's come up. Fun. See, without those traps blowing up and doing damage, and without the extra traits that I'll get for those, just going to make so much, it's going to be so much more painful. Well, it's not going to, you can't play it, basically. I mean, the Eye of Sauron drops and you've got to run, so induction times get, you lose your inductions. So an increased induction time is going to be problematic. But, hey, look. And there are discussions on the LOTRO boards as to what's going on. Yeah, we've got aggro, thank you very much. Done. That's another one. That's 5. This will be 6. I won't actually aggravate the the wolf that's there, because that's a bit problematic. It's level 9 in signature. I don't think I can take it, but that's the king's foil. Okay, bring the boar meat back and right out. But as you can see, it's very playable with the traps and with the instantaneous response, the dropping traps instant. I can't believe that all previous descriptions of what they're going to do with the hunter did not involve taking traps away from the hunter, from the trapper of foes, and did not involve changing the induction time of traps from instant to delayed. I do induction. I just hard to believe. Okay, and this one. There's a rat chasing someone out.
All appears quiet.
Okay.
That is good.
That should level me to 7, which is what I wanted.
You know the road that passes through.
Okay, now the intersection is important. I now get the minor battle laws and the minor warding laws, which is good. I also get a whole lot more gear. Level 7 gear, crafted. Which is going to make things easier. One of those. I want these ones. Extra crit is important, and I get the extra DPS up to 8.3, which is really good. And these go to 6.0 DPS, which is what I want with those. Okay, so level 7. I've got a new hunter. Okay, and so I've got to go to the intersection, and I've got a couple of other things to do. I think I'll go to the intersection first, because I want to okay, more roast pork. Okay, and I've got some extra deed. But that deed itself did not give me any virtue traits, which is what the problem is with that. I'm going to go for the explosive arrow. So I've got one extra little thing to do, and let's go and get that intersection. Yeah, there is a sequence to all of this. I get LOTRO points for doing those quests in this area, but I don't get virtue traits. Yeah, go figure. So I won't be playing this for too much longer before I move into Arid Lewin, in actual fact. But I'm up to level 7, and character is going well. I've had a few scrapes, but I've got out of them. And yeah, that's pretty good for a heroic +2 character. Okay, now we head back. That's pretty good for a heroic +2 character to be able to, from a standing start, head straight into heroic +2 and then be able to trap an explosive, decoy your way out. Yeah, so Lingering Wound's disappearing, Heartseeker is disappearing, it's going into Redline. The movement speed for the Fellowship is decreasing from 30% down to 25%. The Heartseeker is losing its corruption removal, and we are apparently getting a new skill to remove 1 or 2 corruptions. Heaven knows what kind of cooldown it's going to give, but you know the way that's just the way of it. Okay, now for the Gates of Tharbad. This is the long run. and I will do that at the same time as I do armor, because these are timed quests and they're both in the same location. So let's have a bit of a ride. Yeah, so the trait tree itself is going to massively change. The damage over time is disappearing. Natural extracts, I think, is disappearing. The combat traps is disappearing. They're removing all the stances. They're putting the stances into traits, which probably means that the Trapper of Foes is not going to get endurance stance, I'm assuming. There's some talk about it giving a bit of a quick shot, giving a heal, or actually any ranged attack giving a heal with some kind of trigger. Don't know exactly what that is. It hasn't really been discussed. So yeah, things like the advanced placement goes, the armor end is going to be there still, but for it's going to be a ranged days or route, but that's not what you need. I mean, all in the one trap disappears. Yeah, you've got some. Okay, so I'll come up to here and then look. Okay, that's good, and then I come back and mark the mark spot, which shouldn't be too far away. Where did I, yeah, return. Okay, good. So I can milestone back. Yeah, so they're getting rid of a whole lot of stuff, and basically gutting the traps component of the Trapper of Foes, and replacing traps with dazes and roots, which are next to, you know, isn't going to cut it, and they're making the traps have an induction time. So let's hand this in.
Welcome back. I
Cook
am less
carrots.
surprised this time.
Okay, so, and this one.
I am not surprised.
Okay,
there
I
are
got the
four
bracelet of
crawling
agility,
throughout
which
Thornton.
is better than what I've got, which is what I expected would happen. Wrong one. Yeah, so that's done. And I now have to, just before I leave this area, I need to go to Clegger. Hire one of the stables to Clegger, so I'm going to Clegger for 2 reasons. So let's swift travel it there. There's another bracelet, I think it is, that a ring maybe that comes from doing one of these quests. So I just get that done usually, just to get the extra. We usually jump off somewhere soon because there's something there, even though it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm running this to more or less a formula nowadays,
I did say that to Mal last we spoke, I suppose.
as you can imagine. Wrong way. Got to go up to the stables. This one's going to start talking to me. She's going to say, "Oh, the boot, put a flower in it." Yeah,
That's
so
an interesting artifact you carry.
yeah.
It must have quite a story, I imagine.
Here's the prologue, which is going to be nothing like what I've got. Talk. Yeah, I won't talk. I'll take the quest, but I won't talk to them. I'll actually tag that stable, but I'm actually going to head straight back
How do you
to Mossward to get the extra planter. Remove that. Remove that. Remove that. Remove that. So we are almost at level 8, which is normally the time that I decide to go to the next area. Okay, so talk to her, and she says,
Oh,
"Yay!
what a beautiful gift.
Yes, it is, and just what Geralt wants. Not to use the boot." Okay, Geralt, give me the ring or whatever it is that you give me. Okay, earring of agility. That's the one. Critical rating. Yep, better than what I have. Excellent. And that's my level 8. That's good. So I'm on track to do what I need, what I want to do. I'm going to give some hard-boiled eggs and some onion soup. And then I've got one more quest that I want to do. The third of the... here we go. Talk to one of the provisioners. So this is the last there. I'm going to see if I can see how it goes. The character itself should be strong enough at level 8 to be able to do this quest. If it is, that's great. If it isn't, then, well, we're going to have a bit of fun. Now, I've got focus, so I'm going to put that there because that's about where I usually put it. So I should be able to do some focus generation.
So long.
Okay, now, let's go do it. They are down here, I think. So I'm going to get multiple waves of attacks, and we will see whether I'm able to defend against that. If I can, that's great. If I can't, well...
There's rats everywhere.
Done. Okay. So, yeah, it's good. It's going to be good enough against multiple opponents, which is great. And there's only one thing to do now, and that's to hand this quest in and then move out of the area. Now, Ella, yeah. So I will move on to Ered Luin.
Is it true that I was almost eaten by rats? That's really amazing.
Now that warg, I could try and do it, but I'll come back and do it at a different time. But yeah, let's just move on to Compendium and continue on with the max difficulty Trapper of Foes in the next video. Yeah, that's my usual rounds of the area of Carved Land. But as I said, I will continue this next time. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a good one. Bye.